Can you just talk about how much work y'all have put in, man, to really build this connection early on in the season?
It's been a lot, you know. We spent spring, we spent summer. It was a lot of days being put in during those 2 seasons, you know. The off season really came big for us, you know. Went out to LA a couple times, and then we had OTAs, we had camp, just to get certain things down, like the way I run routes and the way he gonna throw the ball, where he gonna throw it at, and stuff like that. So it was a lot of time, but you know, it took time too. So it's been good.
You're tied for the lead in 50-plus yard catches. Have you noticed the way defenses have changed playing you guys, and maybe you in particular, over the last few weeks here?
A little bit, but I really don't think it matters. You know, we just scored 40 points back to back. So if they keep doing that, I think some teams need to find something else to do.
How satisfying is it that to you put in all that work and then to see it pay off in the way that it has so far?
It's satisfying, you know, but I feel like I got a long way to go. You know, a lot more work to be put in. You know, this is just the beginning of something. You know, just the start of something. So you know, the work never stops. You just got to keep getting continuous work. You know, you just want to keep getting better every day. So just trying to be the best.
We've heard that, despite the outbursts, that there are still things that some guys think that, left them some points on the field. Where do you think you guys can be even better in this offense?
I feel like everywhere, everywhere, you can never be too good at something, we call certain plays, we expect it to work, certain plays didn't work, so we just got to make sure those are the plays that work, so if we get those down, and, it's different plays every week. We got certain things for certain situations, and we just got to go out there and execute at our best every chance we get.
Hey, J-Mo, what does that Tim Patrick add to this offense? He's obviously a big target out there, but it seems like we're seeing him more and more each week. What do you like about his game?
He's added a lot. I like a lot about his game. The way he plays, the way he carries himself. He's just like, I see a lot of people talking about wide receiver 1, 2, and 3, but I really don't think that mattered to us. We all spread it around very well. So the way he goes out there and plays and is ready for opportunity, just how everybody else is, I think that's big.
We've seen more execution of the deep plays and touchdowns for you. What do you like about how Jared tosses the deep ball?
That it be right there on the money every time. We spend extra time after practice every week just working on things like that, though. So we just expect those things to happen when the play is called.
Your touchdown. Did you know that you didn't have help on the up high, or I guess just because
it was kind of, we ran a quick snap, so we just expect the defense not to be ready. If you see we was already set before they can get set. The defense still traveling. I feel like the corner was the only person that was in position, to try to make a play, or was in position the safety wasn't, or the other corner wasn't. So once I got off the line, I expected the ball. Once I broke out, and then I looked up and the ball was there.
You don't see a safety helping, but you just see single coverage. Just what goes through your mind? What do you like about that?
Well, if the ball comes to me, I'm expecting a touchdown, so that'd be the main thing with no safety. Really just touchdown.
Was there any special inspiration behind the guitar celebration, or you just?
Nah, I looked up this dance. Well, I sent this dance. I was up late night, probably like 3, 4 in the morning before that game. I was looking on Instagram, and I was just scrolling on Instagram Reel. I seen this little Dallas dance popped up on my Instagram. I was gonna do the South Dallas swag. That's what I really was doing. But I seen somebody had did it with the guitar, and they was doing it to this one song. It's like that said like a guitar movement, and so I just did that. I just added that to it.
You have to remind yourself to limit it to one celebration this week?
No, it was kind of like we was already torching them, we was already beating them. So I had a different celebration, but I just got up and did that,
Ray Kirby was a guest 1 to 10 on the podcast this week.
It's probably like a 9.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good.
who's been your best guest so far?
My favorite is Demo. That was my favorite.
You guys were relentless with it.
Yeah, he was fun.
What do you see when you see this Vikings defense? Obviously, second year under Brian Flores, they one of the best defenses in the league.
Yeah, it's a good defense. They do a lot of different stuff, so I think that's what makes it so hard. Bunch of different coverages, different looks. I think one of the most unique defenses in this league, and I feel like a lot of teams, they struggle preparing against a defense like that because you never know what you're going to get. So, I mean, even for us as an offense, there's a lot of stuff that we have to digest and adjust to because you never know what you're going to get. But I think, it's only Thursday, but I think Ben and everyone on the offensive side, all the coaches are doing a pretty good job of, just kind of giving us an understanding of what they like to do and things that they try to do. But at the end of the day, they can switch it up on us game day, so we got to be ready.
Can you speak to the level of detail that it takes to execute some of those trick plays? Ben Johnson was saying he's really demanding of y'all in practice throughout the week, just like the level of detail it takes to execute those type of plays.
Yeah, it's everyone has to be on the right spot. We have to have the right look. A lot of things have to go right for the plays to actually work, and I feel like some luck does go into it. Get the right defense, but at the end of the day, we're putting guys in the right spots to make plays. We're running plays off of plays that we like, turning them into trick plays that we've already done, making them look different. So Ben does a great job of getting us aligned, and trick plays aren't going to work every time, but we've managed to make them work for most of the time. But like I said, you got to call against the right defense, the right look, and hopefully it's something that the defense thinks they know is coming, but something else comes off it.
40 points in back-to-back weeks too, man. Just how just the groove that you guys are in offensively right now, man. Can you kind of describe that a little bit?
Yeah, I think we're just executing at a high level. We're on our details, we're on the spots. Jared's doing a great job of protecting the football, taking care of the football. Us as ball carriers, not turning it over, not putting the ball on the ground. O-line, protecting their butts off up front. In the run game, moving guys, running backs, Demo and Jameer, carrying that pill, and then us pass catchers trying to get open and make plays in any way that we can, then blocking too. So I think all that together, we've just been on our P's and Q's, I feel like.
You say how you balance team goals and personal goals. Obviously, the 41 start, but maybe your own numbers aren't quite up to par to where they have been in the past. Just what do you make of where you are, but also this offense is through 5 games?
Yeah, any way that I can help the team win is always goal number one. Of course, you'd like to have 100 yards every game, touchdowns every game, but that's just not the reality of this game. Teams game plan, whatever the case may be. Some guys, find the ball more some guys don't. So, and I get that, and we have a bunch of playmakers in our team. So, when you put up, 47 points or 40-plus points, you're doing something right. So, we just got to continue to build off what we're doing, and hopefully we can continue to grow as an offense.
Do you think you did catch a stray from George Pickens this week?
I don't even think it was a stray. I feel like a lot of people just saw the clip and just saw the short part of it, but I don't think he meant anything bad. I feel like he was just saying that, if you have a good offensive coordinator, which we do have, Ben's great. He does get, I feel like he's special at what he does. He's able to get guys in spots to make plays. So, that's a credit to Ben and everyone on our staff. But like I said, I don't think he meant any malintent. He's just saying, with a good offensive coordinator, you make plays.
Jordan Lewis, on the other hand, what do you take pride dropping 47 points and you wake up to a DM like that? What's going through your head?
You got the balls to ask that question. Yeah, the Jordan Lewis thing, it is what it is. We're on to Minnesota.
I know you don't need any extra motivation, but how do you react when you hear Aaron Glenn say that the best receiver in the NFL is Justin Jefferson?
I didn't even know he said that. He's a great player. Justin's one of the best in the game. I love watching him play. He competes. I'm a fan. He's awesome to watch. But this weekend, I'm not a fan. We gotta go out there and get the dub.
Did you get to know him at all, kind of over the premiere of receiver and stuff like that?
Yeah, he's an awesome dude. He's great, man. He's humble. He's outgoing. He's awesome. He's great.
I know there's team goals, but do you want to be viewed as the number one wide receiver in the NFL?
I think every receiver wants to be viewed as the number one wide receiver. Of course.
How does the preparation in the wide receiver room change this week, given Minnesota's disguising coverages, bringing a lot of – does it change at all for the wide receivers and trying to find the soft spots in the zones with the team that likes to have so many bodies on the line and drop off like that?
Yeah, we gotta be ready for everything. like you said, they show a bunch of different looks. They'll show everyone up on the line, drop guys. They'll bring them all. So we have to be ready for anything. Cover 0. They can get, like I said, drop to any coverage that they want out of that. So we got, we have adjustments, we have things like that. But like I said, they might show something completely different on Sunday that we're not ready for. We just got to be ready to adjust, come to the sideline, halftime, whatever it is, and adjust.
Feel like one of your best performances of your football career on Sunday?
Yes, sir, easily. It's crazy because the night before, I dreamed about just having a close to a damn perfect game, and God was able to allow me to play how I did, and shout out to God.
What's a perfect game for Brian Branch?
No MEs, and just I have missed tackle, so it wasn't perfect. But no MEs, and just making plays when opportunity presents itself.
Now that you've been able to play it for a quarter of the season, 4 games now, just what do you like the most about that move over to safety?
Shoot. In this scheme, AG puts me in the right positions where I'm able to get more picks. And, I think that's what I like about safety more than nickel. I got more eyes on the quarterback instead of just playing in man. It's just more stuff I can do at safety.
So you get to play with guys too, man. Where were you when you learned about that and just getting those type of accolades? What does that mean for you, man?
Oh, that's big. It's a small step for a career. I learned about it when I got back. I want to say when we came back here on Monday, they were saying, the guys were saying you got a good chance of winning it, and shoot, it happened. Got to keep going though.
Take me through that first pick in the end zone, just what you saw, because that wasn't your guy. Is that one of those plays where you talk about being able to watch your quarterback and the instincts being able to come through?
Yes, sir. We was in man. We was sending. It was a nickel pressure. We sent the nickel, and it was pretty much me and Jay Curry had a banjo on. We were like playing in and out with 2 receivers, and he was coming from the middle because he was trying to disguise it, so he won't give it away. And that's a tough job on his part, having to come from the middle and guard a slant that's spraying away from you. So we seen that route in practice, and I was just able to fall off.
We saw in the post-game locker room video, Dan said you asked him if you could break the team down. Why was that important to you, something you wanted to do?
Just feel like, seeing the guys, he would call like after practice, break it down, and just wanted to, me personally, just break it down in front of the guys. Just feel like a leader or somewhat.
Have you had to break them down all week? Is lived up to the promise?
Yeah, I ain't break it down today though. He ain't live up to the promise today though. But I don't blame him. I didn't feel like I had a good enough practice to anyway.
On the second pick, you almost had the return there for the touchdown. What'd you see? And then you saw frustrated when you're so close.
The middle was wide open. There was a whole bunch of linemen, and they can't catch me being a lineman. But I was almost there. I was mad at myself for I kind of slowed up at the end because I thought it was green, and had somebody trailing me, and I'm mad that I didn't look back at him. So
Ryan, it seems like you and Kirby kind of have an unspoken connection when you're in coverage. When did you guys develop that, and just what's it like playing next to him?
Kirby's a ball. He gonna get the ball and he communicates. He makes sure the guys on the right spot. And I feel like we established that connection, last year, just building it up, and especially over the summer. J. Curb, they don't know, but J. Curb allowed me to stay at his spot when I over the summer because I was trying to save a little money. So.
What do you see Sam Darnold playing the best football of his career? That Viking offense is pretty difficult to stop right now.
It's almost like the Rams offense, but just with better receivers. Sam Darnold, they playing great football right now. Can't lie. They got a lot of weapons over there. Jordan Addison is a great receiver too. Sam Darnold actually has caught my eye. I didn't know he was like that, but he's playing good football.
What's caught your eye?
Just how he reads stuff and his ball placement.
I think it was back in training camp we talked about your eyes lighting up whenever you get a blitz opportunity. When you lose someone like Hutchinson, do you kind of think you might get used to that a little more?
I hope so. I feel like I hope they blitz me more, and I just got to capitalize on when they do blitz me.
What do you like most about blitzing?
Just going to get the quarterback.
What'd you learn from playing Justin Jefferson? What'd you learn from playing Justin last year?
he gonna get the ball. Great route runner, got some speed to him, and shoot, he's a dog. So shoot, dog meet a dog.